Zhejiang Geely Holding Group Co. Ltd., commonly known as Geely, is a Chinese multinational automotive company headquartered in Hangzhou, Zhejiang. The company is privately held by Chinese billionaire business magnate Li Shufu. It was established in 1986 and entered the automotive industry in 1997 with its Geely Auto brand. It sells passenger vehicles under the Geely Auto, Lotus, Lynk & Co., Proton, and Volvo brands, as well as commercial-only vehicles under the London EV Company and Yuancheng Auto brands. The group sold over 1.5 million cars in 2018. Zhejiang Geely Holding Group was already manufacturing its own cars long before it acquired the Swedish passenger car maker Volvo Cars from Ford in 2010. It completed the acquisition of British taxi maker London EV Company in 2013. And acquired a majority stake in British sports car maker Lotus in 2017. Zhejiang Geely Holding Group's business is divided into 5 subgroups. Geely Auto Group, which includes the brands Geely Auto, Lynk & Co., Proton, and Lotus. Volvo Car Group, which includes the brands Volvo Cars and Polestar. Geely New Energy Commercial Vehicle Group, which include the brands London Electric Vehicle Company. And Yuancheng, which includes ZGH Educational Institutions, Motorsports Business, and Tourism Business. Zhejiang Geely Holding Group has global operations spanning the automotive value chain. From research, development and design to production, sales and service. Geely Automobile Holdings Ltd., a subsidiary of Zhejiang Geely Holding Group, is listed on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. On the 13th of February 2017, it became a constituent of the Hang Seng Index. Geely is a phonetic transliteration of the company's native name Geely, which means auspicious or propitious in Chinese. Founding Geely in 1986 as a refrigerator maker with money borrowed from family, Li Shufu transformed the company into a success selling inexpensive products to Chinese consumers. In the early years of the company, after the purchase of a failing, state-run firm, Geely manufactured motorcycles in the mid-1990s. Small van production began in 1998, and a year later, it received state approval to manufacture automobiles. Car production began in 2002. A subsidiary of the group, Geely Auto, had its IPO on the Stock Exchange of Hong Kong in 2004. The company had a booth at the 2005 Frankfurt Motor Show and a 2006 showing at the Detroit Auto Show. Geely approached Ford in mid-2008 about a possible takeover of Volvo Cars. On October 28, 2009, it was named as the preferred buyer of Volvo by the American automaker. A deal was reached in late March and completed in early August 2010. In 2010, total sales of over 415,000 units gave the company a near 2% market share. Sales were lower than a reported 680,000 units per year production capacity. In December 2011, it was announced that Geely would begin selling Chinese-designed and manufactured cars in the United Kingdom at the end of 2012, with the first model to go on sale being the IM Grand EC7. The company has also stated its intention to begin sales in Italy. In May 2017, Geely confirmed plans to purchase a 51% controlling stake in Lotus Cars from its owner, DRBHICOM. Additionally, Geely plans to purchase a 49.9% stake in Proton Holdings to facilitate future export growth in right-hand drive markets. The deals were seen as an important step for the Chinese car maker in their quest to make inroads into the lucrative ASEAN region. In July 2017, the company purchased Terrafugia, an American maker of flying cars. In November 2017, Geely announced completion of the Terrafugia acquisition, including approval from all relevant regulators. In December 2017, Geely invested €3.25 billion into Swedish truck and construction company Volvo Group, a former parent company of Volvo Cars. The deal made Geely the biggest shareholder by number of shares with an 8.2% stake, and second by voting rights, with 15.6%. In 2018, Geely purchased a 9.7% stake in Daimler AG, owner of the Mercedes-Benz and Smart brands. In September 2019, Geely led a round of private funding for Volocopter that raised $55 million for the company. Volocopter's other private investors also include Daimler AG, which owns a stake in the company. In late July 2020, it was announced that the Xingma Group had agreed to transfer a 15.24% stake of its shares in the Ma'anshan-based heavy truck manufacturer Hualing Xingma to Geely New Energy Commercial Vehicle Group, a wholly owned subsidiary of Geely Holdings. After the transaction, Geely New Energy Commercial Vehicle Group would become the de facto controlling shareholder of Hualing Xingma. In September 2020, Geely started talks with rival car manufacturers, including Daimler AG, to license a new architecture it developed for building electric cars. The new technology offers increased driving ranges of up to 700 kilometers in lighter cars. Geely is set to create an electric vehicle joint venture together with Baidu. Baidu would develop the electric CA